Everyone, welcome back from our wandering village, and we have just blitzed through the large poison forest, and now there's people at the settlement. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. So yeah, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Good to see you again. Glad to be here. We might still lose. There is a settlement there, and we need to tell people to go. We just gotta do it. We need to get more people. We are bottlenecked for folks. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Not good at all. You know what? Close the mycologist farm. If I can tell Onbu to go north, we can actually prolong our... Doesn't trust our commands. Of course, Onbu. Why would you trust our commands? You're only trying to save your life. Now, I do appreciate you, Onbu. I'm not being petty or anything, okay? It's just a little stressful when, you know, you don't... Oh, we are out of biogas, folks. We are actually out of biogas. Oh boy. So now we have a bunch of decontaminators. We're going to reduce the amount of decontaminators to have them be general workers, because at least as general workers they can start plucking at things with their hands. Oh boy. So now we're going to send them here to the settlement. What is that? Giant spore cloud. Yikes, that's alarming. So hopefully we can get more people from that settlement. If we do, we'll be in a better place. More people, you know, it's just always better. My huge tip on veteran mode, or at least for this game in general, is if you can get people, get people. The bottleneck is people. Don't worry about food. You can come up with food later, but you know, human capital is what you need. Oh boy, look at this. This is not good. It's getting worse. Here's some positives. All right, we secured this much of our zone, so that's good because what we're growing won't get polluted. At least not yet. What is troubling is the spread is so much faster here, and it looks like to be gonna cause major issues. And we have finally run into that bottleneck of biogas, it seems like. Here, I'm gonna make that 5. You know, I mean, if we can afford, I don't think we can reorganize people. I think we have what we have here. So I'm just gonna keep what we have and then just wait it out. Kitchen, right, take from berries, please. Take from berries, make some food there. That was my mistake. I wish there was like a warning that like let you know, like, hey, they can't make food, or perhaps like a chain of like, make the next meal, I guess you could say. I don't know. Speaking of which, there's actually an update, looks like to be a huge quality of life update that will rethink and look at like village rosters, like to get a better visual sense of who's working where and how many people are working where. That's all I really know about it for right now, but it does look like it's coming soon. So you know, I complain a lot about the UI and stuff, but I do so well knowing that it's an early access and that more great things are to come for this game. Oh, Onbu sitting. Okay, that's good. You have to really appreciate it when Onbu sits. You have to utilize that time to essentially, you know, recoup, because whenever Onbu's not moving, you don't have to, you know, think about dangers that might lie up ahead. So, and it sounds like an obvious thing to say, but it really does mean a lot when you are struggling like the way we are struggling. So here's the battle so far. We have Barbie taking out this poison plant here. I'd like to try to clear this northern part. We'll see how it goes. We have a lot of biogas here. We just need people transporting it. Okay. Also, I think we're done here, so we'll have you go away. And then hopefully you fill out another roster of doing things. Hopefully. It's so desperate to have villagers use their hands to harvest this, just because they get sick so quickly and then they'll just stand there and it just takes a long time. It's almost not cost effective because you're gonna need your village doctors to walk over to them to heal them. Which again, totally relatable. Had the flu a couple of days ago, so totally get it. You just want to stand there and wait for the inevitable. But look at this. I mean, they're so far off. And then you have our village doctor right there, Holly, and she's just gonna have to take this whole massive trek. Do village doctors get sick? I think they do, right? Village doctors do get sick. And then the thing is too, it just feels like, for example, Ubno's taking out this tree. It's only gonna be one tree. I wish it was more of like an area of effect, you know? Ubno would be taken out like this and that, but it's really just one tree. Yikes, it's not enough. How many people, okay, I don't think anyone has died. Alright, do we have water? We have plenty of water. Wow. Okay, we're going to have them plant now. We had them harvest, now they're just standing there. Again, didn't notice, so do apologize if you have noticed and you're like, what are you doing? Get your workers working, you know, yelling at me through the screen. I feel you, I hear you, I sense you.
Clap if you've ever wanted to kill somebody.
Wish I'd seen it sooner, but you know, I just wish we had some prompts. Also, when you're talking and gaming, okay, we're doing corn. That's a bad move. We need to do beats. Okay, we need to do beats. I've been telling them to do beats this whole time. I've not been telling them to do that. Okay, how many people are sick right now? What are we at? Okay. Ooh, oh, shoot. People are down bad. We got badly poisoned at 2. That's not good. I don't know if this is gonna work. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna have them be a lot more coordinated and work on this first, perhaps? Well, no, actually, the decontaminators are gonna go wherever, I feel like, right? The decontaminators are gonna go wherever. This is only prompting my general workers to do something. And I think for the sake of dealing with the, why are you starving? I wonder if it's because the moment they get healed, they have to walk back. I don't know. Okay, you know what? Stop. I'm gonna stop fiddling with things because the more I fiddle with things, the more I interrupt villagers in progress. Okay, what is this? Yes, we have settlers. Pick them up. Commit. We have 4. So technically we have 6 because we're getting the 4 villagers. And then we're going to get our scavengers. And then we're going to tell our scavengers to, you know, not do anything. And yeah, okay. That's big. That's a lot of people. Okay, so we have that. Let's increase staffing for our farm by 1. And then we have that going. We can increase this by 1, I feel. Okay. And then we're going to increase the workers post. So we have 3 village doctors now, and we have more people working food supplies. That's the best we can do right now, folks. I mean, there's not much to it other than trying to recover from this kind of devastation. I suppose what we could try to do is build another decontaminator and all that, and try to force the issue. But my fear is that I don't want villagers being taken away from the task of removing the plague, the poison. And as inefficient as it may sound, I mean, perhaps you have a better strat and you know a better way, but I almost feel like having a villager risk their life and, you know, use their hands to try to take away some of this poison is the best bet here. I feel like that's fine, you know, as long as we have the herbs to balance that out, and it looks like we do. I'm actually puzzled, first off, that we're doing so well when it comes to herbs. I didn't recognize that. I thought that would be a huge issue. But if we can keep supplying the village doctors with herbs, and then they can keep, you know, even if it takes forever for them to walk or whatever, that's worth it. We have 1 person idle. Okay. So at this point, we're playing the waiting game. I could speed this up, but I just feel a little timid doing so. Alrighty, so we're going to build 2 more houses, and we're just going to wait. We're going slow here, folks. I know that can be a little annoying to watch, but I do want to make sure that we can do our best here to survive this. Oh my god, look at this. Can you imagine being, what's his name? Evangelion right now? And he's like trying to take out this poison tree with his bare hands. That's excruciating. He doesn't even have a tool. There are no tools for this person. No decontaminator, nothing. No biogas. You're doing it the old-fashioned way. The way our ancestors did it. We're out of biogas, and Onbu's not pooping. When Onbu is up, that means Onbu can poop. I'm not sure if Onbu will poop, but he can poop. Or it can poop. Let's tell you to go south now. Okay, well, if we're not gonna go north, we're gonna go south. You pick, Onbu. You pick. You always choose. You always choose. Oh, look at that poison. That poison level. That's one thing we have to be concerned about is, shoot, I don't think we can see it here until we staff it. Okay, we're gonna open this up. Yeah, we need to worry about Onbu's. 66, I wonder if it increases, we'll see. Okay, so we have biogas being made right now. I know these guys are idle, but Barbie, you're just gonna have to hang tight until this biogas is made. Now, is there anyone out on the field? So the only people out on the field right now are just villagers, like Christine right here. Christine. She is, you know, just taking out poisonous plants all by her lonesome. All right, where did Onbu decide to go? We'll watch and we'll wait and we'll panic. Choose Onbu. Choose. I'm happy that Onbu chose to listen to us and, you know, ran through the forest, the large poisonous forest. Super grateful for that, but my goodness. Not gonna spell the end of days. I mean, it still might. It still might. It's just so, it's so rough because, you know, as you're focused on trying to recover from the poison, right? As you're so focused on that, what ends up happening is that you fall behind on research, you fall behind on other things, you fall behind on wanting to make your settlement more secure. But you just gotta, you know, you just gotta wait out sometimes. Okay, short cold snap. This is not a bad move. I'm fine with this. So you don't even need like base resources or like the more sophisticated resource like the stone slab or the wood plank. We don't need it. We don't need it. And I just find that funny because, you know, we were struggling with trying to manage this and build a lot of more sophisticated buildings. Now, not an issue. So it doesn't, oh, we're at 67%. Okay, so it increases, but it increases quite slowly. The poison does. Food, not too big of an issue here either. Did we close this down? We did. Where are we at with biogas? We're out of it. They're gonna produce that. Okay, so we can produce what? 6 more. So you have a total of 9 that looks like we can stockpile, and then that's it. You know, Onbu hasn't pooped. Oh wait, there's poop here, there's dung here. Come on, guys, come on. What we could do, you know, what we could do is research bile. You know, it's interesting. In a meta sense, you can do the bile and then just try to, you know, ask for forgiveness later for Onbu. Because Onbu's gonna hate you for it. Onbu's gonna lose health with biogas with bile by extracting from Onbu's gallbladder. It's gonna hurt, it's painful. But it is like the most efficient way of trying to kill this stuff, and I wish you could tell Onbu, you know, like, hey, this is for you, pal. This is for you. We can't even afford people to do some researching right now. I mean, I suppose we could. I suppose we could bring this down to 4, really. Let's do that. Let's bring it down to 4. Alrighty, so Scavenger Hut is up. Let's go ahead and send them here to the mines. Now, hopefully, we can start pulling other resources in. What area is this? It's humid, normal, and low air toxicity. That's good. That's good, eh? Oh, there's more. Oh, there's poison nomads here. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's cut down this area and what is this? What is this? Into the deep. After traveling down into the mine shafts, the party enters a huge industrial hall. Old rusty pieces of plate armor that must have fit a huge creature like Onbu are laying around. These must be remains from the ancient times. Let's make use of these rusty old parts. These rusty pieces are worthless. Let's scout for rare resources. Let's do this. These must be remains. Let's use them. What are they? What will we get? 30 iron. Okay. It's alright. That's one thing, you know, that I realized playing this game as well. Doing the scavenger hut is very nice of getting like precisely what you need in areas. It provides nice supplemental passive income for resources. Anyways, I used to run 2 scavenger huts, like when I was really like thinking, like trying new strategies and stuff. I used to run 2 scavenger huts, but you know, you have to lean into your playthrough. Like for us, we didn't have that opportunity to try out. I guess, yeah, I didn't really think we needed to have scavenger huts when we first started because of our environment. So we just leaned into what we did, and now here we are, still surviving. We are on day 45. It's been 10 days since the poison forest, and we are hanging in there. It's tough. It's not easy going. And finally, it looks like herbs have run out now. Oh boy. I think it's because we're splitting it between the Onbu Doctor, which only has 2 actually. It's not that bad. So Onbu is at 69% poison. I feel like this is gonna increase in a very slow rate, so that might afford us some time to ease up on moving some of the resources to the Onbu Doctor, because I think the Onbu Doctor, you know, requires a lot of herbs. I think it's like 30 or 20. And then we're gonna encounter these poison nomads, and these poison nomads are gonna be poisoned, and we need to heal them, but we also need the nomads. So it's not, we're not gonna say no to them. We need them. Oh, we have 15 biogas. Oh, that's great. Okay, so we're gonna decrease the compost. I guess the decontaminators are good. Oh, okay, they're heading back now. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We will decrease the amount of workers here. We'll just do that, okay? We'll just have our decontaminators deal with it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoopsies, 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 whoopsies. There you go. Oh, I guess this one's still there? I don't know why. I don't know. Screw it. Fine. Whatever. Do what you gotta do. We found 13 wood, which is great. Love to see it. Now we're gonna get some water here. Let's go get some water. Some water. Get some water. And once I get some water, oh, decontaminator is done. We don't have any more biogas. Oh, they're in here. They're in the compost heap. Right, they haven't moved them. Got it. Can we build these tents? We need productivity bonuses, please. Oh, it's freezing. Okay, we gotta tell Onbu to run. Onbu, can you run, please, Onbu? Doesn't trust our commands. Oh, the anger I feel, Onbu. Oh, Onbu, I just wish you had your own kind of survival instinct, you know? You're just like, oh, maybe I should. Why else would the villagers be telling me to do so? Maybe the villagers have my best interest in, in mind. I don't know. Just a thought, Onbu. But you know what, Onbu? You do you, okay? You do you, Onbu. You know, you wouldn't be Onbu if you didn't do you. You would just be Nobu. I'm sorry.
You are done.
A new batch of decontaminators heading out, doing the good work. And I think we should, oh goodness. I don't think it's over yet, you know, because this can get infected. All of that can get infected. It's not over yet, guys. I told our workers not to focus on that area because at least here we can ease up on trying to heal them all the time. Because we need to stock up on herbs now. We finally run into that point where we needed them. I thought we went through them pretty quickly, didn't we? I was like, oh, we have so many. Oh, it's so nice. It turns out it wasn't enough. And now, can we tell Onbu to run? No, of course not. Yeah. Don't worry, Onbu. I don't actually care, Onbu. I love that you don't listen to me. Makes me feel like it's an effective partnership. Okay, stop being petty. Alright, so I think we did enough for this episode. I want to thank you all for joining me here. It looks like we're in some, in a relatively good spot. Things could get worse. The spread has nullified here, so that's good. But there's still a pathway, I think, for the spread to jump into here. So the battle for this area of Onbu isn't done. Additionally, we have to heal Onbu. Its poison level is going up really high. It does go up slowly, which is great. And it looks like there's no toxicity in the air, which is nice as well. The issue is that it requires quite a bit of herbs to bring down that poison. So we need to start focusing on that. I've already staffed at the 3. It's freezing, and I've been telling Onbu to run to get out of the cold snap. Onbu's not listening. But once we are out of the cold snap, we should start growing again. And then, getting to grips with things. We're coming to a crossroad here. I'm going to hope Onbu goes north into the desert. The desert would just help us tremendously, buy some time, but you never know with Onbu. At any rate, thank you so much for joining me on this one, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.